Is good, my anime faithful? What is good, yo? So, to say it really quickly, I am kind of, uh, kind of like, I don't even know how to feel about this season finale. I guess it was what I expected, seeing how he already solved the problem, and the only thing that needed to really be resolved afterwards was whether or not everybody else was okay, that he probably had to take time off of to prepare for something pretty big. Hence why he had a lot of house calls instead of just them stopping by. Um, I kind of, I kind of enjoyed just the notion of knowing there's a world where everybody's living relatively free of any kind of problems with each other. In the case of once things pop off, not one species is just going to stand there and kind of take it anymore. Everybody kind of comes together for certain types of evil that's being done, and it's kind of crazy that a doctor helped them realize that they needed to do a little bit more of it, you know? So that's another way of just seeing everything that we know popping off pretty quickly within the series, not only with the humans who are kidnapping different types of monster or the harpies, but we then go to the harpy village to think that they might get attacked by a giant. We go and see that a mermaid is pushing herself too hard because she has no money, and the only way to make money is to do what she is doing, like pulling people along the river of the town and stuff like that. So very, very interesting ways of introducing these characters and making them almost feel gratitude, and like they just owe the doctor something, or they've fallen for him, whatever the case is. A lot of the show then comes down to helping other species, so it's like they can easily continue to make these monster characters and he go out and deal with situational things, but I don't know if that is the case. All I heard in this show, without giving any season 2 bigger hints, are just saying the adventure has, like it's just begun. So maybe there is some other creative stuff they've done with them, some monsters we would never guess would be in need of a doctor. So we'll see if it is. Maybe I'll continue a second season of talking about this, but there's a lot of shows that ended, and I will definitely try my best to get something out to you guys if things aren't already dropping. So don't worry about me. Anime always comes and it goes, but know that once I get it, I will either ask you guys what you are watching to see if I'm missing out on something that I try to watch, or if it's just going to be what it is and I'll be watching less shows, because work is something I am doing now. I wasn't working as much as when I begun, so I could watch every single thing, but yeah, I'll try to watch as much as I can. This is another show that's ending, and I thought the ending was well. I just hope that this isn't a definitive end. I could definitely see more in the future, especially if he leaves the town and they just make up like 10 different towns, like, or in the harpy situation, we had like 4 episodes that were all surrounding that one town, but didn't deal with just harpies. It dealt with them, it dealt with the horse lady's assistant, it dealt with the giant, and then it also dealt with the spider, so it's like all these things consistently kept entertainment through one town. What can they do in new towns with species that they are monsters, as they call them, with just more possibilities? So that's all I am really looking forward to, is if the show continues. I enjoyed it. I think people will enjoy it. I didn't end up with really a girl that I think is the one for him. I'm guessing like everybody likes this snake lady anyway. Like she seems like the go to. But the real answer that you should be saying, the real answer is the zombie kunai. I don't know. I honestly don't have any real part in that. So whatever he chooses, you know he's going to be happy. It's just going to be a problem when he has to still deal with whoever has to see him with them, you know? So good luck to the lady with that, but I think they'll all be kind of fair and courteous. With that being said, everybody, I hope you have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be when you're watching this. Let me know if you enjoyed the show, disliked the show, whatever the case is. I highly recommend it for people that want to turn off their brain and just watch something for whatever sense of the matter. It's definitely not a bad story plot, and the human character really does showcase something that we should all have, and that's some open-mindedness on you know, trying to help any and everybody we can. Even if they don't look like you, they still could be quite a bit like you. So with that being said, peace.